Welcome to Raily Meets on the Move. In today's episode, we'll cover top 8 dating advice, including respecting each other, allowing intimacy to progress naturally, not limiting oneself to one type, effective communication, being oneself, showing interest, being with someone for the right reasons, and following 8 tips for easier and more enjoyable dating, such as respect, natural intimacy, variety, open communication, being oneself, not controlling, and having the right reasons. Hey there, folks. Today we're diving into the world of dating because let's face it, it can be a bit of a roller coaster. But fear not, because I've got the only dating advice you'll ever need. Buckle up, because here we go. First off, respect. It's all about respect, my friends. Trust and open communication are key ingredients in a healthy relationship. If you want your love to go the distance, make sure to treat each other with the utmost respect. Trust me, it's like magic. Now let's talk about intimacy. Take it slow, people. No need to rush into things. Give the natural progression of intimacy some room to breathe. Don't spill all your beans on the first date. Keep a little mystery, you know? The best things in life are worth waiting for. Here's a funny one for you. Don't limit yourself to one type of person because you never know who might surprise you. So what if your date doesn't know the difference between a Wookiee and a Jawa? Love knows no bounds, my friends. Embrace the variety, and you might just find your perfect match. Communication, people. I can't stress this enough. It's like the secret sauce to a successful relationship. Be honest with your date. If something's bothering you, speak up. And hey, if you had a great time, don't try to play hard to get. Be upfront and let your feelings be known. Honesty is always the best policy. Now let's get real, folks. When you're in those early dating stages, it's all about the present, not the past. Focus on who you are now, because that's what really matters. Leave your baggage at the door and show your date the amazing person you've become. No need to dwell on your past mistakes or spill the tea on your exes. Keep it light and breezy. Here's a tip that seems obvious, but it's worth mentioning. Be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not just to please your date. If you put on a facade, you'll attract people who are interested in a version of you that doesn't actually exist. Stay true to yourself, and the right people will be drawn to you like moths to a flame. Conversation is a two-way street, people. It's not all about you, believe it or not. Show genuine interest in your date. Ask them questions, listen to their answers, and have a good old chat. It's about finding compatibility, so let them shine too. Don't dominate the conversation with endless stories about your pet hamster. Give them a chance to share their thoughts and experiences. Trust me, it's a 2-for-1 deal. Last, but certainly not least, let's talk about reasons. Why are you with your partner? Is it because they make you happy? Well, that's a solid start, my friends. Don't get caught up in external pressures or societal expectations. Be with someone because you genuinely want to be with them. It's all about that connection, that spark. Follow your heart, and the right reasons will lead you to the right person. And there you have it, folks. The only dating advice you'll ever need. Respect, communication, being yourself, and finding someone who lights up your world for all the right reasons. Dating may be tough, but with these tips in your pocket, it's about to get a whole lot easier. Happy dating, my friends. All right, folks, buckle up, because we're about to take a wild ride through the treacherous world of dating. I'm here to give you some hilarious advice on how to navigate this crazy game of love. So grab some popcorn, put on your dating hat, and let's get started. First things first, respect your partner. Treat them like a precious unicorn in a world full of donkeys. Show them that you value their opinions, their quirks, and their love for pineapple on pizza, even if you think it's a crime against humanity. Next, let's talk about intimacy. Take it slow, folks. Don't rush into things like you're in a sprint to the finish line. Let the romance simmer like a delicious pot of chili on a stove. Allow it to progress naturally, like that one friend who takes an hour to respond to a text. Now, I know we all have our preferences, but don't limit yourself to just one type. Be adventurous. Try dating someone who is the complete opposite of what you're used to. You might find yourself falling head over heels for a person you never expected, like an accountant who moonlights as a superhero. Communication is key, my friends. Open up those beautiful mouths of yours and speak your truth. Don't be afraid to let your partner know what you want, whether it's a romantic dinner or a trip to the aquarium to visit the sharks. Just make sure they don't think the sharks are a metaphor for your exes. Let's take a moment to focus on who you are now. Embrace your inner weirdness and show it off proudly. Be like a peacock strutting its stuff, except instead of feathers, you're rocking a collection of bizarre hobbies and a vast knowledge of obscure movie quotes. Now, here's a piece of advice that's worth its weight in gold. Be yourself. I repeat, be yourself. Don't pretend to be someone you're not just to impress your date. Trust me, it's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It's awkward, uncomfortable, and you'll probably end up breaking something. Speaking of awkward, let's talk about controlling the conversation. Don't be that person who talks nonstop about themselves and their pet turtle. Remember, dating is a two-way street. Give your partner a chance to speak and listen to what they have to say, unless they start talking about their pet rock collection. Then kindly ask for the dessert menu and make a run for it. Last, but certainly not least, be with someone for the right reasons. Don't date someone just because you're lonely and they have a nice smile. Find someone who makes you laugh until your stomach hurts, who supports your dreams, and who doesn't mind being serenaded by your terrible singing in the shower. And that's a wrap, folks. Remember, dating can be tough, but with these hilarious pieces of advice, you'll be well equipped to tackle the dating scene like a pro. So go out there, be respectful, embrace your weirdness, and find that special someone who loves you for who you truly are. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for more mental health content. And don't forget to hit that notification bell icon so you won't miss any of our shenanigans. Happy dating, everyone! In today's episode, we covered the top 8 dating advice tips, which include respecting each other, allowing intimacy to progress naturally, not limiting yourself to one type, communicating openly, being yourself, showing interest, and being with someone for the right reasons. So remember to apply these tips for easier and more enjoyable dating. Thanks for listening to today's episode. I'll see you guys at the next one, and don't forget to subscribe.